Hello friends, welcome back to the 8th part of the topic centroid and center of gravity, where today we are going to find centroid of this particular lamina where the dimensions are given here. And as usual, our first step will be to identify whether this shape is symmetrical or not, and if yes, then about which axis. So we can identify this as symmetrical about x-axis if we can divide it from here, right? This is symmetrical about x-axis. So our y bar, that is y coordinate for the centroid, is directly available. We don't have to calculate y bar, and that is y bar is directly available, and that is maximum value in y direction divided by 2. That is this 12 divided by 2. It will be 6. So y bar is 6. So our half of the problem is solved here. But what we need to calculate is x bar. So for the calculation of the x coordinate for the centroid, we have to put up the reference axis first, as we do every time. So this is our reference axis with respect to 2, which will be plotting our x and y coordinate. So our y coordinate is fixed, that is 6 centimeter, and regarding x coordinate, we'll divide this into number of parts. So we can divide this into number of, see, this is the main thing what is different from the other numericals. Here we can divide this in 3 different parts. Suppose this is our first part. Then this rectangle, see, this rectangle is our second part, and this small triangle is our third part. So what we'll do is we'll subtract this triangle from the entire rectangle, which means that as we did previously in the formula for the calculation of centroid, we'll subtract the centroid for the third portion from that of the second portion. That is what we have did here. X bar is equal to a1x1 plus a2x2 minus a3x3. That is what we have done. a2x2 minus a3x3. We have subtracted the centroid from this upon a1 plus a2 minus a3. So this is the difference. The formula itself is different. Now x bar is to be calculated. Divide the lamina into part 1, 2 and 3 as we did. Part 3 is cut out from the rectangle. Here this part 3 will be cut out. Here I have shown the calculations for part 1, 2 and 3, where area of the first is half into base into altitude. Because this is a triangle, we'll take half into base. The base is this 12 into base into altitude. Altitude is 9. This is 9 centimeter. This is the area of first triangle, and regarding second portion, as we just discussed, it is the entire entire rectangle. So the area will be length into width. That is 18 into this much distance. So in order to find this distance, we'll have to subtract 3 plus 3, 6. 12 minus 3 plus 3 is 6. That will be 6. So 18 into 6, that is 108 centimeter square. And in order to find the area of the third portion, that is this triangle, half into base into altitude, again half into base is again the base is also 6, as we did 12 minus 3 minus 3, that is 6. Half into 6 into altitude is this 3 centimeter. So again a3 is equal to half into 6 into 3, that is 9 centimeter square. So we just calculated a1, a2 and a3, and now we'll be calculating x1, x2 and x3. Now in order to calculate this x1, we'll have to travel in x direction from here till the center of the centroid of the first triangle, that is this. That would be 1 by 3 into this. 1/3 of this 9 centimeter. 1/3 of this 9 centimeter. That will be 1 by 3. Yeah, here. This 18 plus this much distance. That 1 by 3 into 9. That will be 21 centimeter. So this is total 21 centimeter. The total distance I am talking about. So in this way we calculated this x1, and again we'll be calculating for x2. For calculating the value of x2, we'll be traveling till the centroid of the second portion from here. That is very easy. 18 divided by 2, that would be 9 centimeter. This is 9 centimeter. And for calculating the centroid of the third portion, that is this triangle, we'll have 1 by 3 into this altitude, that is 3 centimeters. 1 by 3 into 3, 1/3 of the altitude. 1/3 of this altitude as we even calculated over here. So 1 by 3 into 3, that is 1 centimeter. So here it would be 1 centimeter. Now we are having the values of x1, a1 x1, a2 x2 and a3 x3. So we'll be putting up into this formula a1 x1 plus a2 x2 minus a3 x3 upon a1 plus a2 minus a3. Here we are putting up the negative sign because we are removing this third portion from the entire rectangle. That is what I mentioned here. Part 3 is cut out from the rectangle. And putting up all this value in this formula, we'll be having value 2097 divided by 153, and our answer is 13.70. That is our x coordinate, or we would say x bar for the centroid. So our centroid is 13.7, 6 centimeter. So 6 we already had put up. Now we will be putting up 13.7. This is 13.7. So matching up the coordinates, this is our centroid. G, that is 13.7, 6 centimeter. This is our answer and the required centroid coordinates. So friends, this is all for today and thank you for watching.